Hi everyone, my name is Tori aka Momma Resin, and today I will be trying out and reviewing the brand new Aufero Laser Engraver 2.0. The first couple things I am pulling out of my setup box is a brush, 4 wooden testing plates, cable ties, and some screws. Next we have a pipe connector, an airflow regulator, focal gauge, air assist, and a quick twist. And lastly we have the user manual and a bunch of test pieces including leather, cloth, wood, etc. Now I will be moving on to do my first test piece. So there are 2 programs that are compatible with this laser engraver. The first is LaserGerbil. So to get started I have to select the proper COM port. For my computer mine is 7. Once I select that I will know that it connected because this little dialog shows up. Once you're connected you will see in the bottom right hand corner it will say alarm state. All you have to do is move over to this little lock and click the unlock button and you are good to go. Now before I start any cut or engraving, I click the frame button and you will see this blue dot on my screen. It goes all the way around the mushroom and my laser will do that as well in a second. You'll see, and it shows me how big exactly it's going to actually cut by moving the laser around. So now you will see me placing my piece of wood, and then you're going to see the laser go in a square or rectangle shape, and that will be the laser framing my cut. From the looks of it, this is pretty much perfect and where I want the mushroom to be engraved on, so now we can get started. So now you see it's engraving the mushroom. Now this is sped up, so it in total took about like 10 to 20 minutes to actually perform this in real time. But what you can do with this piece after, you can leave it as is, or you can paint onto it and paint like a nice little scenery, paint colors, pretty much do whatever you want with it to enhance the engraving. Now this performed perfectly. Obviously you have to have the right settings to make sure you're engraving and not cutting. And voila, here it is. Now on to the second program, which is called Lightburn. This one was a little more difficult setting up. The machine does not have limit switches, so I had to update the firmware and then I have to put in a code every time I start up the machine to unlock it and be able to use it. But the upside to this program is it has a lot more tools and a lot more cool things you could do within the program itself. For example, being able to add that red offset line around the little Minnie Mouse. Now for this specific design, I will be engraving the mouse design first, and then that red line that you saw outlining it, that is called an offset, and that is where I set the laser to now cut out my design, so it's not going to be stuck to the wood piece. Now again, remember this is sped up, so in total this project took about 10 minutes. I quickly wanted to talk about the setup of this machine. The setup took no more than 30 minutes. It was very quick and easy. Everything is self-explanatory, and if you don't understand, they have the user manual, which you can scan the QR code and look at the videos step by step. Alright, here's the finished product. Now this was my very first time ever working with a laser engraver, so for my first time this is actually super easy and not as hard as I thought it would be. I want to say a big thank you to Aufero for sending me this laser engraver to try out. It was so much fun and I do have some discount codes linked in my description. Bye guys!